always good, Anya.
Great.
Thank you very much for your question.
Mm-hmm.
About an hour ago, I was a speaker on an online conference.
Oh my God,
I was speaking
fantastic.
about
Uh-huh.
our favorite topic about achieving goals and doing
Mm-hmm.
something with your life. And I've shared some ideas, some instruments and methodics that people can use, and it was good.
That's amazing. Yes.
And the week is going very well.
Mm-hmm.
Today is working day here in Russia.
Ah, really? Mm-hmm.
Because Monday will be holiday.
Ah, that's how it works.
I don't remember exactly, but
Mm-hmm.
we're going to do that. But all is good. All is good. What about you?
Well, for me, it's like working day every day, and I love it. And getting ready for the most important trip in my life, going to the different part of the world. Will be the time difference with New York and then Colombo in Sri Lanka, where I'm going. It's like 13 and a half hours, like almost 14 hours time difference. It will take me 23 hours of just flying there. So will be long. Will be on your side, and
my side will be
yes,
closer to Moscow and to this part of Russia.
I think so. Yes, I'll be definitely. I'm not sure we're flying over Moscow, but yeah, so I will be there. So our time zone, if we continue, if we decide to make the video from there, then the time difference will be a bit different from us, like than New York and Moscow.
Anya, what you're going to do there in Sri Lanka, it's going to be an official visit, and you're going to have some speeches in radio and TV. What are your plans for that trip?
Well, there's a lot of goals, a lot of meetings. I have very tight schedule, and I'm glad there will be also the chance to explore the country and see if it's like real, truly like germs. Because Sri Lanka is very spiritual place in the world. Lots of meditation centers, and there's Ayurveda centers, which I really cannot wait to visit and to see and explore. And with official visit, my mission is to present my cross-cultural harmony project. This is non-commercial. This is social. That I will be giving some speeches in international school in Colombo, and meeting with the leaders of organizations there. Share ideas and create the plan. So we will bring awareness to the important issues on the country's agriculture and ecology and development. And my job is to demonstrate, to show them all the possibilities available in the world, that we are living in a global world, and no matter what country you are born, and you can learn from the rest of the world, and you can teach the world. That absolutely everything is possible. And meeting young students like age 18 is especially important. So because that's a new generation of the country of Sri Lanka, and when you put the right ideas in their mind, then when they have children themselves, they will put these ideas in their minds, and that's how the world is going to change for the better. So this is good. And then also there will be some commercial also the project that I will be meeting with business leaders, with hotel owners, and because it is such a true gem in the world, like a sacred place, and also because many people, they do not know about it, and just give them a chance to explore, to visit. And this is how the Sri Lanka's businesses will raise money that could be put into the development of the country. This is also really important. I will meet with them people who are in fashion industry there. We'll see how I can help them. Because if we live in material world, I think it's important to, we say, do well by doing good. So you can make the difference. You can change the world for the better, and still also make money and help other people to make money. So that's, in short, will be my mission that needs to be accomplished in 10 days. And
you're becoming a real ambassador.
Well, I think it's a really honor
And
to be this kind of person.
it's great. And you said very well that there's no any
Yes.
borders anymore. So you can do whatever you want, and you
Mm-hmm.
inspire people, share your ideas, and
Mm-hmm.
do well. And
This is so important. Yes. Because when I was growing up, there were a few people out there that inspired me, that made difference in my life, and this is just feels right and good to give back to the world. To maybe that will be the change, the difference that the people they need, because it's really hard to just make the change without believing that it's possible. But when you see that someone already done it, then for a lot of people, it's really important to know that it's possible.
wow.
Yeah, that's why it was crucially important for me to travel the world to see how other people live. And we all have maybe some kind of limitations in their mind, but all people, they have different ones. And when you are in a different country, you meet people, they not necessarily they have the limitations that you have. And you can learn from every person that you meet. And
Absolutely.
so,
Absolutely. And it's great. That's going to be a great learning experience.
absolutely, yes.
That will be your first time
Mm-hmm.
visiting Sri Lanka, and you travel a lot. That will be amazing experience.
Yes, I think especially the places that are remote.
And you expand your mindset, your vision.
Yeah. Well, I think it's truly important thing to do, because there is a time to be at home and work really hard and make a difference here, but also the time to explore if you have a chance. I think everything in life is the opportunity that you choose to take, to accept or not. And that's how you make your own difference. That's a responsibility for your own life. There nobody. I didn't have to go, but I choose to. So I have to work very productively right now to make it all happen. But I just believe that it's just so worth it.
And it's great way, Anya, to see the things that you don't need to do something. You don't have to. That what you said, you just choose, and we can change have to or need to choose.
Exactly.
And that's a different concept.
Absolutely. Yes, I think everything in life, you would agree with that. It's the choice where you are and what you're doing. It's the choice you made. And even if you're not in a place where you want to be, it's also the choice. So life is fair, and somehow you have to look, if you don't like something in your life, then you have to look back and just see what caused that, what decisions you made in the past that brought you here. There's no surprises, and accepting this is just so easy to take steps towards something that where you actually want to be before it's late. I think, because it could be late.
I like what you said, that life for you is fair. It's like gift.
Yeah.
And it's great to see all around like this, because the most people say different things about life. Some people can say it's challenge. Some can say it's what is life for you, and was it these thoughts before when you were here in Russia, or you just develop yourself and you develop your mindset?
Well, I do believe we all change, and so I'm constantly developing, changing my idea of life, and perception is changing, and that is a good thing, because it's means that you are well. It's the progress is always better, because if you're not making progress, if you're not changing, that means then you're like degrading. It means that your mind is like there's no point to live if you're not changing, if you're not growing, learning something like challenging. And as for life, I just think it's all the opportunity. It's there, the opportunity to choose what you want. It is a greatest gift. And I think it's such a great experience to absolutely enjoy every moment of it when we're still alive, when it can still make the difference. Because, like, honestly, nobody wants to die. Everybody wants to live longer. But some people, they do have a clear idea why they live, and others just don't. And the greatest discoveries in life is to actually just, they're very simple. You just realize that you are there for some purpose, and you have some talents, you have some ideas, and then actually discovering not necessarily the world but yourself. I think it's really important what kind of person, what you are, and what can you do. Why it just happened that you were brought to this life. What kind of difference can one person make? And one person can make a huge difference in the world. There is a life then, and like we say, that people, for as long as people remember you, even after you're dead, because we know some famous people like Steve Jobs or many great composers, people of great talents, and also like very successful business people. They're no longer alive, but we still we read their biographies, and we admire them so much. Like, what a great life they lived. Some of them, they didn't even live the long life, but how much they've done. That is inspiring and so incredible.
It's very inspiring. It's very important to have such kind of role models and people that you admire and learn from them.
Yes, totally. Yeah. So, and what about you, Pasha? In your circle, what's for you more inspiring? Reading people, some like very inspiring people's biographies, meeting real people in your life, both. Where do you find inspiration for to grow and to develop your professional and personal qualities?
Yes, I agree with you that changes are constant process.
Yes.
We live in changes all the time.
Yeah.
And I was listening yesterday audiobook of our mutual mentor that it's very important to raise your standards, to live better life, to raise your standards here and in life in general.
Exactly.
And I learn in different ways. I learn much more with people, communicating with people, like with you, like with I am a people-oriented person.
Yeah.
I like to read a lot. I like to accumulate these knowledges in book. In reading books, Anna, because in books we can find some information that the authors applied, learned, and wrote this book for years.
True. Yeah.
Visiting conferences, seminars, such kind of events. The same. People on the stage can share their his knowledges and experience for during 2 hours, and we can apply this leverage to use his experience, his knowledge, his time he accumulated in experiencing this. He fell down. He did something different, and he can say, "Oh, I did that."
Right.
You can do the different way to save your time, save your money.
Absolutely.
And the life itself is, I agree with you, for me it's a gift and it's a teacher, because you were different person yesterday than today, and you will be different person tomorrow. And it's all the time you learn, you do something different. And for example, Anya, if you think about yourself 2, 3, 5 years ago, we didn't do decisions and choices that we do today.
Absolutely not. No.
And I like what you said, that you choose to go. You didn't have to, but you choose to, and you have that priorities in your own life, and you have that vision that you're going to be in 5, 10 years.
Yeah.
And it's very important to have such vision. Idealize your life.
Yeah.
What if I have all resources, all people, all money, what would I dream to do? What would I do with my own life? Because the universe is neutral. It's not bad, it's not good. What you choose to do with your life, what you choose to react on situations and people. And it's great to have that kind of reaction. Some people can say, oh, that bad person, he did so, he said to me that. But I tried to, and I learned this, it's all the time learning process that, or if all people want to be good for me, and the universe is good for me, I just want to believe in that.
Right, yes.
And that person is a tool in the universe, in the universe hand. For example, he said that not to do bad for me, or he did that not to do something bad for me. He did that to teach me something, to do something.
Yeah.
If you think, oh, bad, I didn't want to. You shouldn't do that, or you shouldn't say that. You don't learn from this situation. But if you think about, or today is going to be something. Today is going to happen something good, or today I'm going to meet some good situation or some good people and learn from them.
Right.
How can I learn from them? And it's great. You becoming more positive person. More happy person, and you more powerful person. Because nobody can make you happy. Nobody can make you sad. Nobody can make you something else. That's your choice.
It's the choice, exactly.
And the same with life itself. Nobody can make you different person. That's your choice. You can become anything you want. You can have anything you want. It's the process. It's not for one day or for 1 week. It can be some years. But it's very important that you and some people like you, Anya, have that vision.
Yes.
Short-term, long-term goals. And it's very important to write it down. Not too much people do this. Yeah. And we shared with that.
Surprisingly, it's so simple. Yeah, so simple, but
it's very, very nice. And you learn, and you transform your mindset. You're becoming different person, and you have different results in your own life.
Totally. Yes, I think it's very obvious to me that when I meet people who are disciplined, who know exactly what they want, and eventually they get probably even more that they can dream of because they put the effort in achieving that. And effort, it doesn't really seem like an effort. It's actually pleasure. Sometimes I know people, it's hard for them to stop working or to actually stop doing what they're really doing would be like a suffering for them. And which is very interesting that in some people, like you said, they don't have to change, and they usually don't. When life is too comfortable, and they think that now, like a short-term pleasure, like really just not doing anything now, magically somehow will get them to the life of their dreams. And they keep dreaming and dreaming, and this is an important part, to know what you want. But dreaming is so different than actually determination of actually being ready to get what you want and pay the price for it. Well, because all the great work and result, it all comes with the price of hard work, maybe some sacrifices, and they're definitely overcoming your own fears and taking risks and saying yes to things, and actually just getting the best skills out of yourself, like surprising yourself, because you put effort in doing something, then you just did not even realize what you were capable of doing. That you surprise yourself, and I love this feeling the most when you know that you had it within you, that you I was getting really so much work to prepare for this certain moment, certain event, and then the chance happens, and then you just perform your best way, and all the great things come out of it. Well, what I'm talking about is the importance of being prepared for the good opportunities.
You mentioned some very important word, dreaming. Mm-hmm. And dreaming and imagination is a tool that we can use to create the life we want to.
True.
And we were talking with my girlfriend yesterday, Anya, and she said, she shared with me some thoughts and worries that I'm worried if that's going to happen, or I'm worried with my job or something. And I said, change your thinking about yourself and about your situations, because fears and worries is like form of goal setting. What you fear, what you talking about this kind of situation that you don't want. That's one step to create that in your own life. It's that goal setting as well. It's very important to write down, but it's very important to think.
Yeah.
And okay, don't. And I said to her, don't think like this way.
Yeah.
Change, because when you fear, when you add some emotions, you create this. Change it. Think about what you want, and talk about this. It's not easy to change it during 1 day or 2 days. It's creating new habit. It's very important.
Yeah. Yes, the effort. First, you have to be aware of your thoughts. And like we were talking about that before, that accepting that you have fear, it's normal. Because it's actually our defense mechanism. That's something that tells you that you're in a new situation, and your psychology, like your brain, is just trying to protect itself. And that's all for the good reason, but unfortunately that stops so many people from doing things and making a change in their life. So it's important to accept it and then just act no matter what, just accepting that we're not in danger, nothing's going to happen. When you are taking this risk, usually the worst thing can possibly happen. People will tell you no, that you cannot have that, what you want. So then you have a chance to try it again and again and ask different people and create your own value. So you become more attractive to people, but as a person to work with. So you bring your own value, and all of that, it all comes together, and eventually everything that you want, you get out of life. I don't know how that works, but it certainly does. Just continue believing in what's important for you, and keep doing small steps every single day. And once you know your goals, your destination, what you're good at, what you can do for the world, and then you keep your mind open, and this opportunity, they just come into your life somehow. Again, I cannot really always explain how it works, but certain people, you have a conversation and then something strikes, and that's just the opportunity presents itself. And that's why it happened with my new project that I'll be doing in Sri Lanka, which is absolutely incredible how easy and how everything got together. Was it a luck? Well, I don't know, because people there, they also need someone who can help them, and I need this environment that I can be useful and make the change. And it doesn't have to be in one particular country. It doesn't have to be in my city. So when I'm back to New York from Colombo, I will be able to continue the work that I just started. And now it's so much more is possible to do right now that you almost do not have any excuse. You can work with people like we are doing this right now. You're in Moscow and I'm in New York, and it doesn't feel this way at all. So we can communicate, do work together, do projects together and all. It's so easy. And now what I was also writing down, and there's some thoughts that I got out of it, some discoveries that I made, that we're living, I don't know if you agree with it, but I'd like to know your opinion on that. Now you do not have any excuse that you do not know how to do this. Because I talked to people, and I got this like response from them that I want this and this, but I don't know how to do it. And now we're so lucky to live in the world of technology, that internet, Google, like everything is possible, either to find an information how to do it in internet that is there, or to find people who know how to do it through connections, through internet, through networking, from everything. You can build the team of people, and you can attract, making a choice to bring closer people who can be your great partners in your projects, and stop working with people you don't feel like doing. It's the world, it's a time of greatest freedom, like you said, that everybody's working today, going to work, but because you have your own project, you have your own work, then you don't have to follow every other schedule. It's the greatest time, and like you have no excuse to say that you cannot do something or you don't know how to do it. What do you think?
Absolutely agree with you, and it's very inspiring what you're talking about, that we can create our own life, our own masterpiece from whatever we have all resources, all people that just find the ways, what they did, what they know. You absolutely agree with you that all questions that we have, somebody just already answered. And most people, most goals that we set for ourselves, somebody achieved that and done this and went this way. Just I repeat this phrase more and more, that our life is too short to accumulate and learn everything. That we can use leverages.
True.
Time of other people, experience of other people, knowledge of other people, money of other people. It's great that, and you said very very good that people afraid of critics, of hearing no, and you just see where you're going to go. And go. People want to help.
Yes, true.
If they don't, they say, I want to, but I can't. Or I want to, but I don't do this right now. They want to help. And when you know, I want to do that, I just going to ask some people for help.
True.
You see, can you help me, please? No. Okay, next. Can you help me, please? No. Next. Can you help me? And you know your statistics. For example, it can be 9 no's and 1 yes.
That all that matters.
Sometimes it can be 50 no's and 1 yes. And we know that stories in history, and in KFC, and different kind of stories like this. And some people hear no, and Sylvester Stallone with this inspirational story. And it's great. And wow, that people did something special. They didn't give up for their dreams. For them goals. And when you know exactly what you like to do, what you do is excellent, or where you're going to go, all people, all resources, all information will be magnetized to you in your own life. And you see that. When you don't have that clear vision, you don't see the opportunities.
True.
When you know exactly that you're going to go to Los Angeles from New York, you know exactly the direction. You don't go to London.
Yes.
And the same here. For if some people, I don't know what to do with life. I just live, and they can go this, and on the circle. They don't move anywhere. But when you go that direction, it can be thousands of miles. And you said great that just small little steps every day. One step. It can be thousands of miles. We cannot just jump.
True.
But step by step, it can be very, very slow. But we can win with that goal. it's marathon. It's not sprint. It's not just. It's step by step. You can go a little bit.
True, absolutely. Yes, as long as you know where you're going, because then going in the right direction is crucially important. That you know, and then, well, the way that you can make great discoveries even on the way. You get more experienced traveler, and
yes, Anya, and it's very important to achieve that result. It's great,
yeah.
but it's just a gift at the end. But it's very nice, enjoyable process to go there.
Oh yes.
And I remember the phrase that success is not a destination; it's
the journey.
The journey.
Yes.
And the same here in life. It's very great to have that. Oh, I want this, like after run or something.
Yeah.
But the way.
Yeah.
It's great. I see this. I love this. I meet people.
Yeah.
Great. It's very nice. Very enjoyable process.
Yeah, because you're changing. Also, you're growing. You're dealing with the things that you could not possibly imagine to deal in the past, and you attract great people too. That's how you are changing. Then you have a value. And that's actually the most people they're really attracted to these qualities, and that's how you can get like a tribe of people who follow you that are there to help you, because the having vision and ideas, it's so rare in this world. And I had this very interesting conversation with my very dear friend and very talented graphic designer who helped me to design my business cards for the presentation. I got like two big blocks, so I think I'm well ready to go to Sri Lanka. So I have like, well, they printed tons of them, and that's what we created, the logo, like this one. Yeah, this is with my all the personal information. That's how it looks like. So this is something that I personally feel like it's simple, it's perfect. And this was a vision that I had, and I was able to share this vision with my friend, and she did all the technical job, because it, being a graphic designer with a computer, Photoshop, and she created this. And when I saw the results, I was so much impressed, like, oh my god, this is just perfect. That's exactly how I saw it. And what she told me, that it's very easy to do once you get the instructions. It's just to have a vision. Nobody can have it for you. Like what you said, we have resources, we have people, we have so many others that want to work with us. But being a leader is actually just having this idea and having a vision where you want not only to go yourself, but bring people with you. Because not much that you can do on your own, and sometimes it just doesn't make any sense to constantly just learning and just doing some work just for yourself. I think all the great work that meant to be shared. And that's how it's possible that right now with the social media, with the videos that, well, you and me create, and many others, and it's possible to change the world. Because I think for every person who is on the way of like self-development, the work that you are doing, it becomes at a certain point, it becomes the next step. That it's no longer enough for you to change your life and transform your life, that you can truly help other people to transform their lives and then to transform the world. And I think this is it is a really exciting place to be, because you look back and realize it wasn't always this way. Because I remember personally in my life that there were like early teenage years, I didn't know what to do with my own life and then how to transform it and what to do with it. And there was a time when I just moved to New York, and all this nightlife and great parties, meeting celebrities, eating in the like best high-end places. That was my life for a while, and it was fun, and I had a great time. Just entertaining, going to the bars, and constantly doing something very exciting. And I'm glad I did it. But then you just realize, wow, this is all good, but this is entertainment. I just want to not to be the dominant part of my life. I just want to do actually the actual work, feeling useful. It is so much more greatest fun and pleasure and satisfaction than going to the different party every night. And this is, well, just certain time it just became my life. And then this is so good to hear like feedback from people, to collaborate and speaking language and actually growing as well, because well, I just not sure that I was able to have the same conversation maybe 5 years ago with the people that I can talk now, like including you. Then not only that you listen, you understand exactly what the person is saying, but then you have something to say and demonstrate with your own example in your own life, which is awesome. And then you just feel, wow, that's life was worth living, and this is something that could be inspiring. And this greatest satisfaction and happiness. I think this is really truly difficult to be happy without it. I mean, long term, it's a real happiness. I'm not saying about just something like great, like pleasure, because, well, if you like go to the restaurant, you're hungry, you have a really nice meal. Yes, you will feel happy, but it will be like maybe for an hour, and then it will be all gone. But happiness, it's sometimes when you work so much, you like stay all night, you do not sleep enough, you forget to eat, you sometimes, it's really like it's a stress, and then you have to say no to lots of exciting things, like some parties and all. But despite of that, like no matter what, it's still such a deep and greatest happiness. Then you just wake up in the morning from like after 3 hours of sleep, but your eyes are shining and sparkling, and you attract great people around you, and you're just truly feeling happy, and it doesn't go away at all. It's it's there. Because you just realize, what if I sometimes it doesn't really it's not, it doesn't depend on your like even like physical state. So you're not like the puppy doll anymore. So then you just react. You're also like act. Not only you react to the world, and that's how I think it's truly possible to be happy. It's like a personal state. It's a choice, as opposed to constantly depend on people. Sometimes you just take the subway and someone is there, had a bad day, he's very rude to you, like say something in the mind that not necessarily addressed to you, like, and but before I think I would just be very upset about like some comments and people's opinion, or could be like the weather was bad and then I was not getting what I want, and that caused a lot of stress and not happiness, like unhappiness. And now I think all these little things, they're just so little and so insignificant. Even the things that you're dealing with every day, like wow, this is just so much more greatest pleasure to live this way, and just see what amazing things happen to you. It's like a great ride. You're just taking this great trip called life, and just look around and like share it and just see. That's just let it happen. Just you do not stop. You feel this potential. You feel this great power to make the difference, and you just don't stop it. It just happens, and you give a lot of like all the resources to other people, but you still have fun. You still get great pleasure. You still laugh and still relax and have a really good time. It just feels so much better than anything before.
And
Yeah.
it's great. It's great, and I suppose that happiness is a natural way to live. It's natural. It's that
we're born this way.
Bad habit or bad attitude or bad mood long term is not. I think it's not natural that happiness and that you enjoy the process and life. That the way that's showing you that you're on the way, on the right way. You do and think the right things, the right actions. And I like what you said about feedback. Hearing some feedbacks from people, and it's great. It's great to have feedback from yourself, from your mood. If you feel good, that you're doing right things. If you something bad long term, you just think, oh, probably I do something or think something wrong.
Very true.
And I remember the phrase, the quote. I don't remember the person who said that. That feedback is a breakfast for champions. And the same life here, that you learn, you hear some opinions, some ways. You're doing something, but you don't see all the things that people can see from from different part of your situation. Yes. And it's great. It's great to become better. Becoming better, to have more, you have to become more as a person, to develop yourself, to develop new habits, new skills, new mindset.
Yes.
And do this all the time, day by day, because we all have some situation. We all came from different part of life, from different kinds of childhood. And it's good to grow, to read, to accumulate these knowledges into actions, because information is just potential power. It's not without actions. It's not,
very true.
Not to
it's useless.
It's useless.
Yeah.
And it's great. The process, personal development, and actions are very important. Consistent actions, discipline, and do whatever you have to do to achieve that. You have to become more person, to have more income, to have better relationships, to have better health.
Yeah.
You have to become different person inside.
Yeah.
And that's the process, lifelong process.
That is true, because why not? Sometimes very sad to see when people give up on their dreams, because then they realize that it takes some effort to travel, see the world, or have a good life, and then maybe they just say, I didn't even want it, so I'll just stay safe. But it's okay that I would not have what I truly want to have. But deep down, I think they have regrets about it. I just feel that it is so why not, if you can have it, if you're able. And I truly believe that we're all able to have more than we think we can. When you are doing physical sport and exercise, when the first time you come to their gym after the break, it feels impossible to do the push-ups, 20 or 30 of them. It's impossible. But then you grow your muscle, you build your strength, and then you're able to do amazing things, with everything else in life, and it feels great. And it's better to actually it's a choice, but you cannot argue that living your life to the fullest potential is so much better than to watch it on television, how other people live it.
Create your own life, not follow someone else's life in TV.
Yeah, true. Because that's why maybe there are so many magazines with lives of celebrities are so popular, because people like to read about it, and they it's like a distraction from their own life. But I think it's better to be someone that people write about, that they invite for their interviews. And we were talking with you about this then. People who are on television, they very rarely watch television because they don't have any time. They're busy building success.
I remember this phrase, and I was thinking about that. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, so that's always a choice. And it's great to be able to do it, to realize that it's a choice, that nobody can make it for you, and not deciding anything, just living your life easily. It's also the choice. it also will bring you some results. Maybe the result that you do not want to have, but most likely it will. So you can.
It's the same for if you don't like the results, you are anyway responsible for that.
Yeah.
And I understand it's easy for me, this concept, this philosophy that I'm responsible for my health, for my financial situation, for my relationships.
True.
And that's my actions and thoughts in the past created this situation here. And probably I have to do the same if I like the results.
True.
Do the same, that what works for you. Or probably you have to do something different if you want different results. You cannot do the same expecting different results.
True.
You have to do something different, something new, to create something new.
Absolutely.
We cannot do something with your problem situation with that way of thinking that was created this.
Yeah.
You have to go up, follow, expand yourself, develop yourself, do something with your own life. That's the choice.
Yeah.
And we are responsible. We are captains of our destiny, if we can say that. And if you believe this, everything becoming more easier. You are not blaming others. You are not blaming the universe or something else or taxes or government.
Yes.
You say, okay, I'm responsible. There are a lot of opportunities. Why should I focus on negative things? Why should I look for what can I criticize or blame? Probably I just want to take everything in my own hands. Yes, everything can help me, but just focus on opportunities, and you will see the opportunities everywhere. If you focus on negative things, you will see negative things. And the same with people. One person you can say, what do you think that person can say bad things about the city he lives, or the country he lives, or the world he lives. And this different person living close to that person, their neighbors, he will say different things. He will say about very good opportunities. He will say about good people around. He will say about good about his city and his country, the world he lives.
Yeah, you see what you want to see.
Yes, and where you focus your attention, the energy flows.
True.
Where you focus your attention, the results go.
Yes, true. Very true.
And that's our choice, Anna, with you, to focus on good things, to create abundant, happy life. That's our choice.
True. And this is so inspiring to know that and being aware of that. Pasha, will continue our journey on building the life and building the shared with the world. And I just want to thank you very much again for your great questions, for inspiration, for a really interesting conversation. Like every single time I discover something that makes me think differently. And which is really good, because it's the same things that work for people to achieve success, but you have to apply a little bit differently to your personal life situation, and it's just really, really good. So we'll probably record the next one on the way to Sri Lanka or at Sri Lanka, and there will be something interesting and inspiring to say then, I'm sure.
Yes, thank you very much again for this opportunity to talk with you, to practice my English, to expand my thinking,
anytime,
to talk, to share, and to listen your great ideas, and you're very inspirational, very, 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 very. I'm very grateful for having you.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
Thank you so much. We'll do it again soon, and have a wonderful evening. Best of luck with everything you do, and we will talk again soon. And all the very best, Pasha. Bye bye for now, and we'll talk again soon. All the best.
Bye.
Bye.